Is this really glitchy for anyone else, or is it just me? I've never actually heard the music in the background of this before. It's weird. I'm just gonna stop the video, and then we can just go for it.
Me stoked.
You know what? Scrap the intro. Hello, everybody. I think if all is going well, then we should be live right now. We can see Jay CASPER's screen on the screen.
What is going on?
Welcome, everybody. Yeah, we're trying out this other thing that last time didn't quite work so well, but yeah, we've got Jay on here. Welcome, Jay. How's it going?
It's going pretty good, Luke. You know, I'm pretty stoked, man. I'm stoked on this price action. You know, I've been shorting after every red candle and longing after every blue candle. And I can officially say that I only have $3 left in my account, but I'm banking on this next one, bro.
So next up from Jay CASPER is going to be the $3 to $1 million challenge.
Yes.
That you're going to do live every day. Yeah?
Every single day. Yeah.
Nice. So what will be your first trade on your $3 to $1 million challenge?
Well, before we get started on that challenge, I just want to reach out to the community and ask if everybody could please donate $3 to the cause. Because I have a feeling it's not going to happen after one try.
We should do a little, yeah, see how long it can last. Like we'll do a bet. So if everyone donates $3, and we can see how long the challenge can last before the entire account's liquidated.
Right. So you make me want to talk like a British person now, Luke. Come on. No, I just can't I can't have a conversation with you without trying to sound a little bit more like you.
All right, y'all. I'll speak my American accent like my name's Jay CASPER.
Sounds great, brother.
All right. Cool. All right. How is everyone doing in here anyway? I guess we should start. It's your screen that's on here now. I've started with yours. So do you want to start off and doing some stuff? And then I guess we're already having a bounce from the lows, which I'm very happy about because I just had some bids hit, some little stink bids. I like to place some, knowing that there's volatility in today, knowing that these kind of moves are the kind of moves that that's a nice, fine looking hat you got there, sir.
It's fire, bro. Fire blast, baby, on the price action.
Oh, man, I need to get myself a hat and something to wear on stream.
Huh.
I look too normal. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm kind of happy with the move that we've had down. I've had some bids that have been hit on a few things, so I'll go over that in a minute. But I mean, as you've got the screen, let's have a look at what you're looking at, sir.
Yeah, man. Well, I mean, the price action's been pretty juicy, I have to say. And right now, I mean, after this dump, we are finding some nice support at the local golden pocket right here. So from the low we put in on Sunday the 2nd to the high we put in on the 4th, we are bouncing from that local golden pocket, which is kind of nice to see because not only is it a golden pocket, but it is also a high volume node from back in these days. So look at that. Boom. So we had a nice confluence there. And I longed it, man. I'm not going to lie. I took a long from it. I've hit some nice take profits on it. And something else that's really cool actually is on the way down, we had this 4-hour order block right here, and I actually scalped this as well because when we dropped, we got a nice little bounce right here from that 4-hour order block. It was actually a pretty nice move. We right into it and came up about 1.6%. So it's been a good morning for me, bro. I'm still short from higher, so we'll see if we keep on dumping here. But I'm kind of looking at this, man, as like a obviously we've got the local range here, right? So this was pretty key resistance for me up here just because of these highs that we've been unable to break. And I mean, it's a pretty key level coming all the way back to the end of August. So, if we're not going to find support here, I would not be surprised if we make our way back down to the lows. But one thing I am considering here is the fact that we are putting in some kind of rounded bottom because potentially if we are going to break out of this, you know, this high volume node right here and this value area low could be a pretty nice support, because I'm actually kind of bullish, man. You know, the world's falling apart, you know, the world ends tomorrow, but you know, when I look at some of these higher turn time frames, bro, like, I'm not gonna lie, market cipher is looking pretty bullish on the weekly time frame. We got some nice anchor trigger wave action going on, and the daily, we had a bullish divergence followed by a trigger wave here.
Uneven butt cheeks.
Uneven butt cheeks, bro. I mean, they were so juicy. I wish I had a picture of uneven butt cheeks to show you.
Yeah.
But it's tough in our current conditions.
I know how you like your uneven butt cheeks and your rounded bottoms.
I do.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of thinking maybe we just continue this direction here. But you know, have to take it level to level. But right now I'm in a nice schlong position. So if this is the bottom, I'm long from the bottom, and I'm short from somewhere up in here. So let's see how it goes.
We got a similar position there.
Nice, man.
Yeah, I am also. I'll throw this up. This is my screen now. So yeah, I think we've got same kind of idea, really. Let me just pull this in a little bit because I think that's a bit wide for everyone else. Yeah, so we got a similar kind of idea going on here. I had a green box down here at that golden pocket level,
Nice.
which was taking out the lows, giving us some liquidity to take just down at these lows at 19,480. So 19,400 was like, and has been for a few days now, the level that I really, really, really wanted to get hit as a swing long that takes us up into 20,750.
Let's
so
go.
That has been my ultimate plan for a while. So I have had some bids. Annoyingly, I would really like for it to hit the monthly open and just to come in down a little bit lower, but I'm happy with where we are. I've had a couple of bids that have been hit from here. We'll see how that goes. Again, it could be one of those situations here where we've just spiked down into the lows. Yeah, we had that quick volatility happen as the news hit, the NFP non-farm payroll kind of stuff came in earlier on, which gave us some volatility. I wasn't looking to trade that today because it's a Friday. Generally speaking, I like to close trades on a Friday or get into something worthy of holding over a weekend. And for me, yeah, just coming and taking those lows, it was a day trade idea, but I've had a really good week, so I didn't want to mess it up by trading low volatility and stuff. But now that we've come down here, I've had a couple of bids that have been hit. I've also had some good old stink bids on Cardano and Sol that have just been filled today. So although I would like to see it go down to 19,400, and that's where I'm scaling it in from, I'll be happy enough if we bounce from here, put in a little bit of a range, and then maybe we start floating up and go for those highs potentially early on into next week. So yeah, I can just show something on here. This is something I wanted to show anyway, is what chart do I want to be looking at on here? I've saved a chart somewhere.
Don't you hate when you do that?
Yeah. Oh, this is an interesting one. This is different. Maybe we can talk about this one. This is a fractal. As it's here, do you want to talk about this? I'll get your thoughts on this. This is a fractal from the 2008 crash, the financial crisis, the financial crash.
Oh, this is S&P.
This is the S&P 500, yeah. And this is what we've been looking at recently on streams as getting some kind of relief for the next month or so before we do potentially get any massive just death of entire economy type of scenario. That isn't what I actually wanted to show on here. Oh, why is this not moving? But what are your thoughts on this as it's here? And I'm looking at this now. What are your thoughts on macro, Jay? Like, where do you think we're heading as we go into Q4 and into like next year?
Yeah. Well, honestly, bro, I don't know. Like the whole world is falling apart, right? If I'm just going based on like what the chart is looking like, I think it looks pretty dang bearish, man. Like the weekly time frame looks super bearish. We're coming down to some key areas of support, and if we lose them, then I could see us coming back down to the COVID low. I think it really depends on like what the Federal Reserve decides to do. Like if they turn back on the printing presses, I mean, right now you got the UN begging them to stop raising interest rates.
Yeah.
You know, maybe they could QE their way up to another rally. I don't know. I mean, honestly, the last rally we had after the vid, I wouldn't have expected that to happen. So who knows how long they can continue to hyperinflate the dollar and pump the stock market.
Yeah. I think it's one of those like situations. What we have to go off on history is this is like the closest thing that we can find on the S&P, where we had, like, if you go back on the daily, and this is what we had back then. Okay, so this is the we are here. All right, and this is where we could potentially be. I mean, need to move this arrow probably over here, because we're probably on this little bit of a dip right now. If you actually look at where we are in relation, I was probably talking about this last time, where the S&P failed to make a higher low. It took out the lows, put in this rally for about a month, and then everything just turned to nastiness. So you had this weakness for 108 days, 20% down, 15% rally. You can't make a higher low, and then you capitulate 50%, and it's just eerily similar. Same time frame, same percentages. COVID low would be a 50% correction from that rally at the highs, which is it could be kind of scary stuff, but that isn't what I wanted to show, because we're not going to talk about doom and gloom on here, because we are happy people. I can't remember what it was that I wanted to. Hey, there we go. Okay, this is what I wanted to show based on what we've seen today, and this is why I think a long position for today is quite not a safe play, but the statistics back up that if we've seen a move down initially, what we're looking at here is a 4-hour chart. And if we've seen a move down initially, then we're probably looking okay for that to get retraced back to where we started as we go into the close here. So we'll see how things go. But this is the last 4 times we've had non-farm payroll announcements. So every time you can see the first move up, you get a 4-hour with a big old wick on it. It dumps or it pumps into that news release. You get a big old wick on it, and then the next 4 hours you end up retracing that, and actually the trend then follows in the opposite direction. So you can see here, wick down initially, and then it starts moving up. Wick up initially, and you get another couple of waves to the downside. Wick up initially, a couple of waves to the downside. Wick up initially, and then you absolutely crash for the next few days. So as an overall, why I'm like looking at longs here, I think this is it's looking okay. So you got this first move down, so you can move another circle over to here. This is NFP for today. You're looking at that move down, and then if we can start to close these 4-hour candles back, say above here on the S&P 500, 3720, and I think everything looks pretty good to be seeing a move up towards, I mean, at least coming up towards here, and then potentially coming up to fill these inefficiencies in the chart all the way up here. So you've got a couple of really nice zones on the chart above us, that if this can start to just form like some kind of reversal here, and then you're looking at potentially a pretty good trend into the next week or so. So we'll see how this goes. But yeah, overall, I think looking at those longs at this point is kind of nice.
Yeah, man, we'll have to see what happens. And I like your monthly open idea for Bitcoin, at least, because I do have to say that the lower time frames look like we could get another drive to the downside before potentially getting some uneven cheeks on those lower time frames, because we have uneven cheeks on actually we don't. We did have them on the hourly. Now we don't. So
what have you got on the hourly now? Do you want to show that?
We have some floppy. Yeah, let me. Yeah, how can I share my screen?
You're back on.
I'm back on.
I see. Open, y'all.
Yeah, so this is the hourly. So we used to have some nice uneven glutes here. 3 dry, actually a three cheek butt on here. But now you can see that the butt cheek has flopped to the downside. So clearly she has stopped going to the gym. And but I do have to say 24-minute time frame is still looking actually kind of nice to me with these multiple drives of divergence down here. If we can come down to these lower time frames like the 6-minute and get ourselves a nice something like this, that could be a nice move to the upside. I don't have exo charts on this browser, so I don't even know what's happening with order flow right now.
Should we have a look?
Yeah, let's take a look, man.
We've just had the New York Open. So whilst we've been talking, we have gapped down. So I'm just going to quickly. We got a gap here on the S&P. I'm
Nice.
looking for that to fill. So this kind of fits, right? It's still taking out the lows, still taking local lows, because we've just gone into a new session.
Right.
Got some decent lows down here, but there's better stuff below. There's still stuff below. We've got a session POC from, where is this from? This is a New York session point of control from the 3rd of October, coming in down there at 19447.5. Then we've got that monthly open, which is, what did we say it was? 19409. So yeah, if we can get a little bit deeper, a little bit deeper into this little green box here that we've got drawn on the chart, that would be lovely. So I am going to actually, whilst we're here, just place a couple of alerts at that low. Like I say, I have got limit orders here. So this today isn't a for anyone tuning in, we've actually had a few days now where we've had some really good scalp trades that have played out live on the stream, but I'm not really looking for that today. Like I say, it's a Friday. It's a bit more of a chilled day. I think Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is when I really hammer the trading on the low time frames, and then as we go into a Friday, I just like to chill out and just see if there's anything that has the potential to hold for a little bit longer. So if we can just dip back down into here, previous week EQ, previous week POC, monthly open, golden pocket, a little bit deeper into that, naked session point of control. There's tons of juicy goodness down here that we can take advantage of and get some good positions. We've got a VWAP close down there, and we've got it's a little bit deep, 19175, a little bit deep for what I want off of this, but yeah, it's looking okay. It's looking okay.
Nice, man. Yeah, we've got that golden pocket there. The 0.65 is untapped. Although I don't call it the golden pocket, I call it the JC.
The JC.
Yeah, the JC.
The J.
I can't tell you what it stands for.
The
juicy. I can't tell you, man. It's top secret. It's top secret stuff.
The J's juicy.
It stands for J Queso.
J Queso.
Sí, señor. J Queso.
Nice.
Yeah. ¿Tú tienes hombres en la cocina?
I'm trying to learn Spanish. I'm trying to learn Spanish.
Bien.
I won't attempt that.
Sí, lo puede entender.
My Spanish, or the extent of my Spanish, probably comes from watching Narcos on Netflix. So, I mean, I can say all the swear words, but that's about it.
Pero entiendes que noche.
I don't know. All right, what do we have anyway in the I'm gonna change this from the Spanish. I mean, you can answer in Spanish if you want. Yeah. The chat's not really giving us anything interesting. I did want to show on here. I did want to show Salt and Cardano, just because I've been talking about this recently, because we were saying this was from yesterday. This was like the next round of alts that we wanted to get some bids in for, because I'm very happy all the time to be taking shorts on Bitcoin, but for altcoins, I'm kind of lazy. I just like the longs. So if I don't see a long opportunity, I normally, unless a short is screaming out on an alt like that's been going crazy and has just been going nuts for a while, and there's a really good opportunity to short, I tend to keep the shorts to Bitcoin. And then I look for the alts as those long positions that I can hold for a bit longer. So I have just had a few bids hit, and this is the little price mark I put on there yesterday during the stream that I wanted to get filled. And this was hopeful at the time. I wanted to get filled at 4.220 down to 4.2 whatever it was, 0.42 cents. So 42.2 cents. Filled here on a long position on Cardano. Now, this isn't too technical. What I've been looking at on this from a higher time frame perspective is some kind of Wyckoff accumulation going on here. So what we can see, you get a clear selling climax on this with some nice volume. Actually, there's a couple of occasions where you do that, and I'm not really sure. It doesn't really fit the bill too much. So I've got like a secondary test and then another secondary test, which you could have called a spring, but then we're coming down here and we seem to have another spring locally from a smaller range that's going in. So we have this like big accumulation followed by a smaller one that's almost identical in the way that it's formed, with having a big sell-off into a big rally and then getting a spring. And here you have a big sell-off into a big rally and then getting a spring. And we're looking at this now as being calmed down enough that we can start to look, we're right down at the bottom of the range. The risk here is very, very low. So I do want to try and build, I'm starting to build a long position on ADA on Cardano here to take back up towards around about 52 cents, that kind of thing, if we can. And the invalidation is fairly easy because you've got a couple of lows here that haven't yet been really, you don't want to be taking out these lows and coming back down below 40. But if you can get in at 42 and you're aiming for 52 and you've got an invalidation at 40, it's a pretty good swing trade on that one. The other one that I was looking at was Solana, which is a very, very similar situation that we've got going on here with a nice selling climax. We've got really heavy volume there. A good rally off of that actually puts in a bit of a trend, and now you're coming down for a little local spring off of the test, and then you're starting to build some value here at this point of control. So looking at entries around just below $33 to try and take up towards $40 with probably an invalidation around there at 30. So a couple of low-ish risk, because I think we're in that kind of environment right now where you want to be going, I mean, you can't really be looking at swing shorts. Like, yes, the whole economy might be about to collapse, but we're already pretty low right now. So let's let some relief come into the market. Let's rally a bit, try and get some moves to the upside, and then we can be looking at those larger short positions. So that's the two alts I really wanted to share. What have you got?
Those are interesting. I'm actually looking at those alts as well. I'm looking at those two alts as well, and I'm actually accumulating some Cardano. Actually, a lot of it. But I've been hodling Cardano forever, man. So I'm accumulating a lot here. I did sell a lot at $3, so that was nice.
Yeah, me too. We've spoken about Cardano. Like, I think, yeah, I know about your failed marriage to Cardano, and
yeah.
Unfortunately,
we're still technically legally married, so we're just separated. Yeah, so it would be easy for a reunification to occur, but
we just got to stop pumping back up again.
Yeah. Shout out to Ori Hessel in the chat. He can't watch me, Luke. I'm too much of a clown. You don't need me, bro, he says. You don't need me.
Can't watch this clown. Luke, you don't need him. Oh, we do. This is a Friday. It's a Friday, man. Jay is
Yeah, come on. It's casual Friday, bro. You know, don't you all show up to the office looking like this every Friday?
It's Funky Fun Day Friday.
Yeah.
That's why we're here. I feel I need to find myself something stupid.
Nah, man, don't sell out. Don't sell out, bro. Come on. You're one of the few pure ones left.
Have you seen the thumbnail?
Yeah, I did. I really liked it.
I've got a bull that looks like it's about to hump you right in the eye.
I see that, man. It's got some testicles hanging out there.
Yeah, right in your face.
You know,
I'm pretty shocked at that.
That's why I'm so shocked in the thumbnail. Yeah, wow, that's crazy. And you look pretty shocked to see the whole thing. So,
yeah,
man.
What else? I don't even like. I think it's nice to.
How's the dollar doing?
How is the dollar doing? Should we have a look?
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if I haven't looked at this today. I drew a. Oof, we close. We're close. We came close to it.
Whoa.
So we did take out highs. So this is okay. So yesterday I had a little red box drawn on here, which was in this little OB. So we were looking at that as your resistance yesterday. Oops, there, which is where we did come into. Had met a bit of resistance off of that. I would like to see it come back up towards like 113. A similar thing to what we did at the lows. It's kind of crazy. I'm very happy with that. This is something that we called out last week whilst everything was rallying, and I sent out a little tweet being like, take profit here, everyone. Dollar's going to bounce, and yeah, it has. So I'm happy with that. If we go on the S&P, yeah, we're taking some lows. Yeah, everything's looking at like all right here, actually, as to where things are coming into. I think a little bit lower would make sense. It looks like the legacy markets are coming down to take lows again, because obviously we've just had the open, so they're gonna seek to fill this gap. Yeah, but Bitcoin's holding out. It's holding quite well here. I can't hear you, man.
Sorry, bro. I was a little bit muted.
Yeah.
Do you think we could see an uncoupling of the crypto markets and the legacy markets soon? Because right now everyone's using, SPX to trade Bitcoin.
So I've got a theory on this. I don't know about it, but what I see on Bitcoin at least is, if we can, and if we go back onto, I can't remember what chart it was, but if we're looking at this idea, right, of we go for a month of just small relief rally on legacy markets that maybe kind of put in this wedge. Okay, that gives us, so from what we had here from this dump, you were doing that on, yeah, so we came down, yeah, mid September when we took those lows again, and we're looking at, if we just go from a fractal idea, yeah, you're looking at mid November. So that's almost 2 months here of potential just consolidation and boring, with people being unsure, uncertainty in the markets on the S&P and everything. So even if we do get a situation like this on legacy markets, there could be a decent decoupling scenario that I haven't really spoken about before, but we're looking at, on Bitcoin, there's certainly upside potential here. And if you do look on the lower time frames, it really could start to climb back up here. So if we can get, let's say, a month or two from legacy markets where they're just chilling, and then Bitcoin and the whole crypto ecosystem can get a bit of, again, that decoupling kind of thing going on, it wouldn't be out of, like, it wouldn't be crazy to see Bitcoin massively outperform for those couple of months as we go, like, so let's say we get a move from 20k up to 30 or 40 or something on there. And then even if, let's say, S&P does fall apart and starts to go for those lows, then Bitcoin would find itself in a better position that it could still hold without really getting some kind of massive capitulation crash and just getting destroyed like the rest of the markets would. So I don't know about that. It's just something I've been thinking about, like an outperformance from Bitcoin now. If it could reach 40k, the fact that it's been holding better than legacy markets for the past month anyway, like it's been holding up a lot better than the S&P has and the Nasdaq has. So if it can get a move up to say 30 or 40k, and then the Nasdaq and the S&P go on a 30, 40, 50% correction, a 50% correction for Bitcoin only takes us back to where we are here. So then you can just start to keep that same range going, even if everything else is falling apart. So I do think there's strength in the crypto market at the moment comparatively to legacy markets.
Yeah.
And that might be that that might be that decoupling kind of event, especially with what we're hearing at the moment with all these rumblings of like FTX and them going into Wall Street, and basically a lot of the centralized exchanges, Binance, FTX, and all that just becoming essentially like the new style of brokers, Wall Street brokers.
Right.
It's just where people are going to go to, and that's where the money is naturally going to be in the future. So yeah, maybe it's
I have a similar theory to you, and I think that would be very interesting, especially as we see just countries in general moving more toward blockchain finance in general, and even saying, yeah, we're either gonna build on top of the existing infrastructures or run parallel to them, and they're even like shouting out Ethereum and stuff like that. So it's interesting.
Yeah, I think there's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff with crypto at the moment, with just on the macro with what's going on in the world and the innovation that's still, I guess, being done here. It does seem like it's ready, and there's a lot of new projects being released. I think we'll hear the word interoperability a lot over the next 6 months, and that's going to be that connection between blockchains and between DeFi and traditional finance. I think that's going to be the next narrative that's really going to push Bitcoin. And if anyone watches my streams, you'll know there's a few assets in particular that I'm very bullish on if we are going to get that whole narrative of interoperability between blockchains, between going into legacy markets and all of that. So yeah, it's kind of exciting times. I think we're going to be seeing, like, you'll be able to have a whole ecosystems and stuff that are built on, say, polkadot or Solana, and you'll be able to just transfer assets between their blockchain, like the Solana blockchain, into the Ethereum blockchain, into the polkadot blockchain, into all of the other ones, just like kind of seamlessly, and that's what's being worked on. So there's a narrative there that can work. And yeah, I see in the chat, even XRP I think is going to make a comeback.
Yeah, well, I think too. Yeah, XRP for sure. It looks like SPX just filled that gap, if I'm not mistaken.
Ooh.
Did we fill it?
We have.
Are we getting a massive bounce to the moon from it? Looks
nope.
Nope. Looks a little
nothing.
Bit. Yeah.
Nada.
Yeah, interesting, man. Interesting.
Yeah.
Sheesh. Come on, baby. We need some green. Well, in my case, blue, because I don't appreciate red and green candles. I don't know about you, Luke, but
well, I'm what would you? These are like a gray and orange.
Yeah, like you got your signature Tauros or Tauros. Is it Tauros or Tauros?
I don't know. I'm not. Again, it's like a Spanish word, but I can't speak Spanish. I don't know. Maybe you can probably tell me.
See, I don't know Spanish at all. Everything I've been saying on here is just fake. Yeah. So anyone who knows Spanish knows I was faking it. Right. I know a few words.
See. All right.
Blaster wants to know if I'm long on the latimus dorsi but short on the rectus abdominis. I'm pretty long on the rectus abdominis, I have to say, man. I've been trying to get that 6-pack to stay year round, so I'm doing pretty good with it.
Is this
people want a bicep flex?
I won't embarrass myself by showing mine.
So Matteo says it's toros. I think toros. Arroz con pollo.
I just say toros. Yeah.
Toros con pollo. Speaking of chicken, bro, after this stream, I'm about to go out and slaughter me some roosters.
Are you?
I am, man. Yeah, I gotta get them. Gotta get them done before the winter, so that I can move my.
Is there any use for a rooster? Obviously, a hen and a chicken, they have their uses, but not when they get old anyway. That would be tough meat. But is there any? Yeah. Do they just get burnt, incinerated, buried?
If they just die without being eaten?
No. What happens to the rooster?
What do you mean, like? After I slaughter it,
Yeah.
I eat it.
You eat it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's why I'm doing it. I'm not just killing it to kill it.
Oh,
I mean,
right. No,
I wouldn't just waste an animal like that.
No, I was thinking, I wasn't sure if they were like breeding ones or something, if they were getting old.
Well, no. So the thing is, we hatch our own eggs, and we never know if we're going to get hens or roosters, because there's a
Yeah.
50-50 chance. Unless, like, one of the hens later on decides to identify as a rooster or vice versa, in which case, that changes everything. But this time around, for some reason, like, we hatched, like, I think, like, 30 eggs.
Wow.
And most of them were roosters, bro. I think we ended up with, like, 5 hens and, like, 25 roosters. So, it is what it is. We actually ended up having to buy more laying hens, because we didn't get them naturally. So it's interesting, man. It's the first time this has ever happened. So
Yeah, I don't know anything about. People are like, yeah, of course, that makes sense. I've just made myself sound really stupid. Yeah, of course, all the chickens you buy in a shop to eat are going to be male ones because the female ones have another use. They can be there for eggs. So
yeah, I
yeah,
mean,
that makes a lot of
actually,
sense.
a lot of people raise them just for meat and they'll do the male and the female. If you're raising like broilers, you kind of like kill them before they're even mature enough to lay. So.
Yeah, my parents have 4 hens. They have 4 hens at home, so they get an egg a day from those hens.
That's nice, bro. An egg a day keeps the doctor away, or so they say.
Yeah, I do like a good egg in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, League has been living from takeaways. That's why. Yeah, that's probably why my energy bill is so low at the moment compared to everyone.
Yeah, bro. I hear energy prices are going up like crazy over there.
Mine's literally, my bill's literally halved.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I posted this on Twitter again yesterday. Like, everyone's complaining about energy prices going through the roof, and I had an email yesterday saying, "Oh, your energy bill has gone down by like 30%," and also the government is supplementing everyone's energy bill in the whole country. They're like paying like 60 quid or something towards every person's energy bill, which is it's cheap.
Hey,
even though there's all this scaremongering about higher energy prices.
That's interesting, bro. I have a question to ask you. As an American farmer, right? I hear this word all the time from across the pond, but what the heck is a quid?
It is £1 British pound sterling.
Oh, it's just £1. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool.
Quid
man.
is a pound.
I'm gonna start using that. I'm gonna start using that word.
It's like a buck.
Like a buck, yeah.
A buck. Or what else is a dollar? I don't know.
Interesting, bro. So when I weigh myself, I'm gonna start using quid because I mean, technically, like, it's just the weight of what silver would be, right? 1 pound, technically, originally was just literally like a pound of silver. Am I way off? I mean, obviously, I'm not the smartest guy in the shed over here.
Yeah, I mean, I think it might be, yeah, because that would make sense, right? A pound of sterling silver. Yeah.
Who knows?
When are they going to change the image of the Queen for the King in the UK? I think that's coming fairly soon. I think that's coming next month. The first coins are coming out. All right. We need to, S&P's filled the gap. We got, what else do we have in them? There's nothing really. We've set alerts. We've gone over the levels that we want. S&P's still dumping. It's coming back down to that 2021 low.
Yeah.
Again. Not too much going on. I can't believe I didn't hold my Apple short for longer. What was gold doing? I wanted to get an entry on gold. No. Maybe we should go to. Does anyone have any? Yeah. I'm so charted out for the week. When it comes to a Friday, I don't really know know what? Do you get like that on a Friday as well? It's like it's the day
do.
where you kind of close those trades out and you start to step away from the charts a little bit.
Yeah, I'm the same way, bro.
Yeah, Matteo, let's talk about gold entries. Yes, please. Okay, should we do a little bit on gold? Have you traded gold?
I've never traded gold. Even when I traded Forex, I never traded gold.
Yeah, it's kind of slow and boring, but this was something, again, I've been waiting. So we were talking about this when prices were like up here, how there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lows that could have been taken. I counted that as 9 once as well. I think you got some little double. I think down here you got a nice little double bottom and things like that going on. So we had like 9 points of liquidity on the chart, and then we had a really nice weekly order block down here as you come a little bit lower. So this was what I've been waiting for ages on gold, coming into that weekly OB, into that weekly level, and then getting a bounce. So as a swing long position. But
bro, I hate to cut you off. I'll be right back. I have to check on something. I just heard a weird noise in the garage. So
sure.
Continue on.
Sure. So on gold, yeah, this is what we've been talking about for a while. So we came into this weekly order block and we were looking to get a bounce off of there. The problem that we had on this is we came down into that weekly OB on a Friday and I wasn't able to get a very good entry on here. So I have got a couple of options on gold at the moment that are running for this month, basically, just to see if we can get higher prices. But I haven't managed to find an entry on a trade as such on this yet because it just ran away from me. It hit everything I wanted it to hit. But because we got that on, when was it? Down on this Friday. And then we had these couple of lows that were taken earlier. I didn't take a trade on here. So I am looking for entries back into this. So if we can get a pullback back in towards around 1670, then I might start to look for a leveraged position on this that I'll probably take on. The thing with this is I want to take something on like PRIME XBT or an equivalent exchange where we can trade that asset where I'm not paying too ridiculous amounts on fees that I would for a broker. So yeah, looking at that kind of trade there on gold. But yeah, in terms of other things, it is nice that we're seeing this pullback. Euro could be giving us something, having taken out some local lows. So we had that little bounce yesterday, but I closed out of that because of the dollar strength. And now we've come down to take out some local lows here. Not local lows, actually, that's kind of a proper low. And not far off the value area low on the 618 on there. GBP I'm not too interested in. ETH maybe looks okay. I'm kind of bullish on ETH actually now. So Ethereum is something that I am looking to bid in this area. I haven't taken a position on Ethereum just yet, but oh, Jay is back.
I'm back, yo. I like when you use the word bid. That's how I can tell you're like a legit trader and not some stupid YouTuber like me who's just in it for the Bybit links. Because
I'm going long.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means, bro. Bid, you know? Was this an auction? Is this an auction? Kind of.
I guess it is.
Yeah.
They're auctioning down at the moment, getting the best price possible for those long positions. Yes, Jack, FOMO that like button. How many likes does this video have? Come on, guys. We've not even. This is embarrassing.
Likes. Is that true? 73 likes?
93, I'm saying 95 now. I'm saying we got to get this up to 150. How many viewers? We got 270 viewers in here. See, this is the thing. I'm not Jay CASPER, Mr. Ball in there with 80k subs.
He's a lowly fellow. All right. Yeah. Let's see if we can get this video up to 250 likes. If we can get 250 likes, I'll give away 500 USDT to one random person in the chat from Jason CASPER's bank account over here.
Very nice.
Let's do it, guys. 500 USDT. Who knows? You could 100x leverage that. Maybe you'll long the bottom of the bear market and turn that $500 into 500 million.
Maybe.
Let's smash up those likes, guys. Come on.
Is this the same bank account that you've only got $3 left in it?
Yes, but I've already accepted many donations, and it actually is equaling around $503 right now.
There we go. You're just giving back those donations. Perfect.
And I'll still have $3 left over for the challenge.
Now chat's going crazy. I can see the chat's going, oh, this is good. You guys are working now. I'm not going to match that because maybe another day.
Well, we have 269 people. If we can get everyone just to like the video right now, can you imagine how your life would be changed forever?
$500, guys.
Yeah, that would change my life. It's going to change my life to lose that. Let me tell you.
Maybe I should match that. But I think what we'd need to do for that is send everyone out, get this over 500 viewers, and then go for 500 likes. And then if we can do that as well, if we can get because the problem is we're going to just get. I know a few people here that have that we've had one instance before where one of the videos we were there sat at like 100 viewers or something trying to get 100 likes, and then suddenly the likes went up to like 1,000. So there's someone that has access
crazy,
to a like bot.
Wow, that's legit. I've never had that happen to me.
Yeah, it happened once, so I'm just I'm very wary that I know someone before.
The system. Wow.
Yeah, someone before has totally just got a like bot involved and done
now
that. So,
you're giving away the secrets right now. So now
Yeah.
Come on, Luke. You're making me broke over here, bro. You're making me broke.
If we can get 1,000 likes and if we can get to 10,000 subs, 10,000 subscribers on this channel by the end of the stream, I'll do $500 giveaway.
That's a tough challenge, Luke. I don't know, man.
Yeah. 80 viewers, 689 likes. That's the one. That's what it was.
If I could, how many subscribers do you have now? Like 20K?
No, we're still below 10K. It's a sad. It's bear market, man. We can't grow.
Gotcha. Wow. So
everyone like and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already, and yeah, then we'll soon make it up there to the.
Yeah, I'm subscribed, and I'll tell you, man, one of the best subscriptions I've ever taken, right? Because I always take subscriptions. Does that make sense?
I guess. Does it?
Yeah.
Take subscriptions.
I take them.
You take them. Yeah.
So Luke, I need some help here, bro, because I am long. I'm long, and SPX is not getting moved to the upside after filling this gap.
It's not.
And we even have some gaps to the downside on the 1 minute here. And so I need to know, bro, like I just need some financial advice, basically. Like, should I close the long trade and take a small profit, or should I what do you think I should do? Should I add to it when we come lower? Put more of my capital up at risk? What if I lose $500 and then we get all those likes?
Well, yeah, I am. I can tell you. Well, I think we've gone over what my plan was. I still want to take these lows. I still want to come down to the monthly open. I still want to hit 19,400. I want to end the day bearish. I want to end the day with everyone being scared and everyone getting worried that the whole market's going to collapse. This happened last Friday, and we've seen a nice rally this week. We've seen some pretty good price action this week, right? Last Friday, we closed the week at the lowest point in the chart again. So we closed the week down here, Friday. Having taken out, that was the day we took out macro lows from like years and last year. Okay, so that was the day last Friday at the close that we took those lows. So I want to see another situation where we're doing that, and I want to see some fear coming into this market as we close the day. That would be ideal for me. I would like then. I do think that then that gives us a good opportunity to fade that back to the upside. So we're not even in the golden pocket here. We're not even like. This is normal retrace, isn't it? From a pretty impulsive, good move up that we had. This is a fairly normal retrace that we've got here on the S&P. We're coming back into those 2021 lows. So now we're starting to get a little bit of a reaction as we come back down into that point that we started on Monday and got that move up.
There's
So
some slight absorption of shorts as well for Bitcoin.
what have we got here? Let's have a look.
Very locally, I'm looking.
Yeah, the order flow at the moment, because we're not making any lower lows at the moment. You've got a decent increase in open interest. Yeah, everything's fairly flat here. So people have just played the positions that they wanted to play early on. A lot of shorts closed out. So we have all that shorting coming into the lows, and then a lot of those are closed out. I think this was just a push down. So I think these traders know what they're doing. I don't really subscribe to the idea that you get like trapped traders in bad positions so much at the lows. I'm more like, if you're seeing a lot of shorting coming into the lows, then that's a move that's being coordinated down there. But if you can trap volume at the lows, then that's a really good thing. So we do see at the low here, and this is a special of ours. This is a luxury special. One of our coaches. This is his own strategy that we do have at the low there, which actually gave you a confirmation to enter a trade here around about, well, coming into around about 19,500. So that did give you a confirmation to enter on the 1 minute time frame here, and we then had a retrace back in that came back into the 786. So we've had a really, as a low, this is decent. Like we have 1, 2, 3 pushes down. So 1, 2, 3 down here, each one getting lower volume as you're coming down. You hit all the major liquidations and the major volume on that initial spike down, and then you have those 2 others. So as a low that we've got for now, I think a move back into VWAP would be decent. And then maybe we can look to take those lows later on tonight, maybe. But yeah, we've had confirmation for a long off of this as a scalp trade. So would that have given you the 0.5%? That's what we look for. So when we're scalping, we got the confirmation there on the 1 minute time frame. That would have been an entry here, and then you want to get 0.5%. So we've exceeded that. You came back into the daily level. So actually, as a trade, that would have been a really good one. Then you have the 786, and you get a decent bounce off of that. And if you're looking at this from a technical perspective, you go from your low to your high to your low, you hit the 1-to-1. So you then got a nice ABCD up. And then as we're coming back down again, you have a nice ABCD back down. Doesn't quite come in there, but so you have a couple of waves up. Ping, ping, ping. Then you come down. This looks like golden pocket, right? This is interesting. This is quite a nice price action actually at the lows. Coming to the 618. And now we're probably looking to take these highs again. So at the moment, I think we're looking to take the highs. I think if we can come in, VWAP's a bit of a stretch. That's your impulse down. Let's just take out that high. Maybe not VWAP. That is a bit of a stretch. But if we can get a move above 19,720, and this starts to come up into here, and then maybe we come and get those lows later and do that, because that would make sense of like a da-da-da, and then you come down and then you can reset and repeat.
Yeah. I like that, man. Thanks for all the financial advice. And I actually have I have a TP at 19,715, so let's see if that gets hit.
All right, that's it. That sounds like a good one to me. Let's see if we can get that. So we're looking up at the moment. We are looking up at the moment.
Let's go, baby. Hey, so are you allowed to share what is luxury strategy, or is that top secret only in the crew?
As crew only, I'm afraid. If you want to know the strategy, and this has been, we've had, how many? If there's anyone in the crew from here, how many of these confirmations have we had this week? We've had a lot of trades, and we've taken trades where, yeah, we've had really good entries. We had a great trade yesterday that was off of this, that we got the right thing down there. We had a trade the day before as we came into this naked session point of control. We had a trade the day before that, and this was, we did that live in the trading room. So yeah, if you do want to know these, they've all been longs actually recently, because that's what seems to be scaring people. The shorts are really simple and easy to get into at the moment. The shorts are nice and straightforward. You just have a little sweep of that, like you kind of sweep local highs. So for here for example, London session, you have the right time on this, so it's doing it at the right time, 1:30 p.m. That's always when we look for a major pivot on the charts. It doesn't really matter that this happened during a news event today, but you always look for a pivot at 1:30 p.m. And of course we did have news that helped with that today, but you did get that pivot around there earlier on, which
Yeah,
took
why
out
do
the
you get
high.
that? I noticed that too. Like an hour before New York opens, a lot of times that's
Yeah.
the real New York Open.
Yeah, so it's that pre-market that I guess the kill zone, the volatility zone, is something that we just always look for. Yesterday was the same. So 1:30 p.m. yesterday. So we look at 1:30 today, and that's when we put in this high. We go into yesterday and we go see down here 13:30, high of not the day. That was the high that then caused the move down.
I shorted that. I shorted that, and then I got wicked out though when we came back up later on that. Later we had that wick yesterday. I guess it was probably nighttime for you.
This one. So as we came down, so we took the long here on the live stream yesterday, and then it came back into the value area high.
Yeah, that wick stopped me out there at the value area high because I had my stop loss a little bit in profit, which was dumb, I guess. But
yeah, that was a really nice that was a really nice trade we got yesterday. So we did that on the stream. That was on YouTube. We caught that long on YouTube, and we were targeting the value area higher for that as well. So that was pretty much spot on that we got that. And what we also had there was the typical your golden pocket, your 618, 782, 702, 786 kind of zone on the chart, which is what we like to see. And then today, again, 1:30 p.m., just an hour before open, you're just taking out the highs of the day. And then you can take a short from that, nice and simple. You look to take that down, and then you're looking to fade this on the higher time frames. So you get that quick move up, fade that, and then on the higher time frames, you're looking for a bigger trade off of this one. So
yeah. That's pretty cool, man.
Daigoro says yesterday's stream made me enough to join the crew. Yes, we actually had a few of that. So we did we made a little bet yesterday on the stream that if the trade worked and played out, and this was the long trade that we were taking as we came in there, we're like, right, this is the trade. We're going to make some money here. If it played out and we won, then I had a little deal with some people that they have to join the crew, and if it didn't work, then they got a free trial. But
nice, man.
Unfortunately, fortunately for them, it worked. So I guess they got a free trial anyway, because if the trade paid for it, then there we go. So either way, free, because the trade paid for it.
Guys, make sure to subscribe and make sure to join the crew,
Yes. I've just we got the best adult dating sites come back. Welcome.
We've got them. I love they're in mine too, man. It's crazy.
yeah.
Right.
They're everywhere. Yeah. Oh, how many likes did you say, Jay?
I said 250, but you know what? This looks like a bot, because how do we have 400? How do we have 400 likes? That's crazy, man. That is crazy. I don't trust this. Man.
Yeah. I was going to say, as soon as you said that, that's why I was like, I am not.
So that's so interesting, bro. I've never, ever had this happen on my channel, ever.
Have you not? I've had it once.
It's like pulling teeth, bro, to get likes.
We're getting 400, 404. It's still growing.
Wow.
405.
This is crazy, man. I need to learn the secret of this like bot here.
Yeah. Now, actually, I would say, bot the subscribers, but I don't think YouTube will be very happy with that. So, yeah.
I mean, hey, does that work? Work?
I've had that before as well, where I did get a spike of 300 subscribers during a stream, but then they all got deleted the next day. So I think it recognizes that they're bots, and then they all get deleted.
What kind of weird bots are on your channel, bro? That is very strange, man.
Yeah, I think there's a few people in here that that maybe I don't know.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do, guys. Here's what we're gonna do. The first person in the chat, okay, this is how we're gonna do the giveaway, because I'm not gonna go back on my word. Okay, the first person in the chat who puts in their USDT ERC20 network address. Let's go.
All right.
Even though this is fake bot stuff, man, This could change somebody's life here. Now, make sure to subscribe to Jason Casper on YouTube, everyone.
Make sure to do that.
Make sure to do it. Yeah.
Oh no! So these are all being held for review.
So it looks like for me, Turbo Mini Cooper 02.
All right, we've got. I see Berke Vida Rayedson. Oh, it's gone.
Real interesting. I see Turbo Mini Cooper too, and then I see Berkir Vida Rina Matsunen. And
I can tell you, yes, Turbo Mini Cooper is the first one.
All right, Turbo Mini Cooper.
I apologize, everyone else. What I can say, look, if I go show on all of these, so there's a lot of comments here that are being held for review, but it was Turbo that is the first one, and I'm just going to take a screenshot of that my side because I have the actual stream thing going on. Another moderator just handled this. Yeah, so we've got the other moderator in there, but I've just screenshotted that. So if anyone's complaining, Jay, I've got some evidence for you.
Okay, cool. Thanks, man. Thank you. All right, let me see here. Where's my... Aha. All right, let's see here.
Maybe it needs to be a in between the two of them.
Oh, too late. I already sent it, man.
Turbo Mini Cooper, congratulations.
Congratulations, Turbo Mini Cooper.
Maybe
I'm sorry, it's actually 499.962503 USDT. So Mini Cooper.
Let me save this one of Berke's address. I've got yours as well. You'll get a little consolation prize later on. Because
a consolation just to console you, because we know
yeah, there'll be something coming through into your
consolation. That's the way to do it.
Yeah, because I think those two are pretty close. So yeah, I'm not saying I'm going to match it. That's too generous for me. I don't do giveaways like that, man. Come on.
It's too generous for you, Luke.
Oh yeah, no, I'm maybe.
You're not that generous of a guy.
I'll see how generous I'm feeling. Maybe if this trade wins, maybe Berke will get something decent.
All right.
Okay.
Well, shout out to Turbo Mini Cooper 2 for your skill and dedication at the sport, winning the 500 tether. I am honored to be on a live stream with you in the chat, especially on Luke from Toros Crypto's channel. And whoever has this like bot, I need to learn this for my channel.
Yeah.
Does that tickle the algorithms fancy?
I don't know if it tickles its fancy. It might work the other way around. We might get punished for this.
Ooh.
YouTube might go, bots on that channel. We're gonna shadow ban the channel.
Man, I hope not. So okay, so what happened was, right? Turbo Mini Cooper typed it first, but it was held for review. Is that correct?
No. So Turbo Mini Coopers came through here on it came through afterwards on this, which is what we're on. So I'm seeing his after Berke's one, but if I go onto YouTube and actually look at the timestamp on it, Turbo Mini Cooper was definitely the winner.
That's what I see as well.
Yeah.
So, okay. All right. Well, Burke here, you know what, Burke? My good friend Berkey, you know, that reminds me of Berkey water filters. Now, Berkey, if you're not offended by what I just said about your name, come over, subscribe to my channel. We always do giveaways, bro. Join my VIP Discord. Every single month, we give away $3,000 of prizes, bro. So you have plenty of chances to win over in the Jason Casper Discord, bro. Now, you know, I'm no Luke from Toros Crypto, right? But we are you know, I'm not gonna lie. There are some very amazing traders in my Discord. Some of the most awesome traders I know. So plenty of opportunity to win prizes over there, man.
Nice. Maybe I need to. We often do the prizes on here. Oh man, you're making me feel bad. You're making me feel like I'm stingy with the prizes and the giveaways. Maybe I've got to do a bit more. Maybe
Come on,
that's
man, you
maybe
gotta be
that
generous, bro.
is that the secret to is that the secret to? I guess that must be the secret to gaining subscribers.
I wouldn't say it's the secret, bro, but I mean, definitely it's fun. It's fun for the community, and it's
Yes,
just
of
fun in
course.
general, bro. It's fun in general.
Yeah.
You know?
And anyone then as well, if for all you other viewers here who are from JCasper, then do go and join the Taurus crypto Discord, and we also have some pretty insane traders over there, so you are welcome to join anytime. And yes, that I never know how to like talk about that.
Talk about how to join the crew.
yeah, I'm always like, yeah. Anyway, where are we?
We're getting a little bounce. We're coming back up to from the low we put in. We're like from that little mini range thing. We're back up near the value area high of this tiny little range. And it looks like we're pumping, bro.
Looking for that. Yeah, it would be
Here
nice.
we go, baby.
Nice. We're about to hit your take profit, aren't we? So we'll make that happen for you, and then we're going to come down and go for those lows.
Thank you, bro. I really appreciate it. We're about to come up above the gap now on SPX. So here we go, baby. Oh, come on.
View up on the S&P, so we'll probably find a little bit of resistance here. See if
is this a good time to long, Luke?
Nope.
No? Okay.
Not yet. Who's saying that? Did someone just ask if it's a good time to long?
No, I'm asking you, bro, because, I'm thinking about longing right here, because I'm seeing some blue, and so.
You're seeing some blue. You see a blue-green candle, and you just, I'm longing that.
Yeah, I see some nice Pfizer candles, That's why I make them blue. Because my channel is actually sponsored by Pfizer.
Pfizer?
Yeah, Pfizer.
Is that Pfizer? Wait, yeah.
The pharmaceutical company, they fund my channel.
I was going to say, really?
Yeah, they do. They know how to bring the pump, bro. They know how to bring the pump. And if you're doing bad, they know how to jab you.
They do.
They know how to jab you if you're doing the wrong thing.
They do. Yeah, ETH's getting this move. So ETH is more what I'm looking at the moment. Having had a really good dip there on the BTC pair, I'm looking at a bit more of a move on Ethereum. I think that will come into VWAP, and then we're looking at a retrace here. So ETH's looking nice. Okay, this is my prediction for the rest of the day. We're going to come and take these highs. I think we can. Yeah, I think that would be nice if we come and take these highs on Bitcoin, if we are able to do that. On Ethereum, I think we're probably looking at this coming into the VWAP here, and then starting to get a rejection from that. I would like to see Bitcoin take out the local lows and come into the monthly open. I still would like to see that later on today, and that is where I have further limit orders there. But on a lot of the altcoins, I think we're going to find that we make some higher lows going into the weekend. So whilst Bitcoin is going to make that retrace back down, and this is something you see all the time, happens so often with Bitcoin and the relationship that it has with the altcoins, is you'll see it take the highs, it'll come down, it'll sweep the lows, because there's definitely the traders that are potentially trapped up at these highs trying to long into these green candles, which is not the best idea. So I do think we're going to see another retrace on this. However, you come back over here, outperformance from the likes of Ethereum and some other altcoins, and then even if Bitcoin drops, I think we'll be able to see this start to hold, and then we can get a good little move up there on something like Ethereum. Now, I know that's not the daily open, that is just a daily level, because I don't trade ETH that much, so I'm just going to switch that to a daily level, and then that's really what we're looking at on this. Solana's had a nice move back up. Cardano's had a pretty good move back up. So I am profitable on both of those at the moment. DOT also. This was the idea for DOT. I haven't entered on DOT. I still think it's a little bit early, but look, that's where I wanted to go. I wanted to take those lows, and it has. So maybe I'm just waiting for a retrace on DOT. DOT, ADA, Sol are three that I'm feeling quite good about at the moment. So yeah, things are looking all right.
Nice, bro. Well, somebody wants us to have a rap battle.
Yeah. I did
Should we have a rap battle?
Man, I said next time the last time I did a stream with you, didn't I?
I don't know if you said next time. I think you said sometime.
I think I might have to stick with sometime.
You're not feeling it today?
I mean, I need to prepare something. I think if I'm going to do that, if I'm going to do a rap battle.
Oh, really? You're not. So then I have to prepare too, bro. Because if you're coming prepared, not freestyling, that's not fair.
Can you imagine? Like you're all right. You've kind of, I reckon you'll be okay. But I'm like, this voice can't do a rap battle. Come on.
I could rap in your voice. You know, I'll rap in a British accent for you. Because if you do it in a Southern American, I'll do it in British. I think that's what the people want. That's why they subscribe to you, Luke. It's not for the TA. It's for your country American accent rap freestyle.
Man, I can't do it when I'm put on the spot.
Oh, dang. All right. Well, maybe someday.
I did that with the American accent the first time.
If you prepare a rap, I'll prepare a rap for you too, man. Because I don't want to come. Yeah. I don't want to be unequally yoked here, right? Because I'll freestyle you right now, bro. But
see, if you're
gonna write a rap,
I have a feeling your rap's pretty good.
What makes you think that? Is it the Charizard hat?
Yeah.
So wow, we just took the highs, and on Bitcoin.
No.
Did we? We did on USDT. On USD.
On the USD, we did. Okay, cool.
Yeah, not on USDT. So there goes my take profit.
A little less. That's good. Yeah, a little less volume on the inverse perpetuals, so that does help these things. You get a bit less volume over there. And did spot did as well. Okay, so yeah, we're probably looking at I still think the USDT pair can come back in and take that.
Let's go USDT because I didn't hit my take profit because of that.
Yeah.
Come on, USDT. This super bearish ascending channel is gonna pump, baby. We're about to pump.
Got a little I'm gonna let my screen's been on for ages. Is there anything else you want to share, Joe? Is there anything that like any other assets, anything in particular you think is super interesting that you can give these fine gentlemen and ladies and gentlemen that are watching on the channel?
No, not really, bro. You know?
No?
Yeah, I mean, it sucks because like I'm not a real trader. I just like shill Bybit for the affiliates, and that's what I use to buy my fancy cars and stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't really have any TA to share, you know. So I just say what you say, you know. It's a good thing you're in a different time zone than me, because then I can watch your video and then I can make mine, you know. Just copy everything.
Yeah, just nice.
Yeah, but no, I you know, I'm pretty much exclusively just trading Bitcoin. I was trading matic. I actually did take a matic trade yesterday, which got stopped out now in profit.
Good.
Yeah, I took a short trade, but I had my stop loss below my entry because I didn't trust it. When we start to bounce from that daily level.
What do we have on matic? I've not got anything on here. These are old levels.
We came up to a golden pocket, actually. I might actually look to get back into a short on it, to be honest with you.
Just here, yeah. These are so old, these levels. I guess that weekly's interesting. It's quite nice, actually.
Matic is nice.
Yeah. If it does get a little bit of a pullback, I think this is looking pretty good overall.
For more upside?
If it comes back down to like 78, 80 cents, pull back into there. I think overall, like the structure, it looks quite nice. You've got good volume on that move up and it's holding above. So you've had a break of market structure here. You've come back down into a decent. Oh, there we go. There goes the adult dating site again. For all you guys who are sat at your computer screen every day trading the charts. You've got a nice best adult dating site here spamming the chat. I like this. I do like the look of this. Yeah, we're at resistance right now, so you got to look for a pullback. But I think overall, as the chart, you've taken out some pretty decent highs here. You've had a good, so that would have had divergence up at the top.
Yeah.
4 hour. Oh, this is volatility. I don't want volatility on there. Let's throw an RSI on it. Yeah. So you had that bearish divergence on the highs there as we came there. That gave us a nice ABCD back down. Ding ding into 618 there. Didn't get to 1.618, but came into the 1.3, coming to 618 here. So yeah, I think a small pullback and then continuation higher would be the play on this. I wouldn't look to enter along here, but it's good. It's a nice looking chart, that. I think a mini alt season is on the cards.
You think so?
If we do get if Bitcoin can hold, I think the weekend, if we get a decent enough close, if we can start to claw back some of the drop that we've had today before the close on Bitcoin, so maybe we don't have to take out those lows again. If we can go for that other thing that we were saying about getting those 4-hour closes with some good wicks to them, that then you're looking to fade back up. I think we're looking at a pretty good weekend, actually, because this has come down deep. This has come down as deep as you want it to go. 19,400 was like an ultimate target. Like, if we can get longs from there,
yeah,
that's really good, because you're coming into like a major POC off of this as well.
Is that the macro POC?
That's a little bit lower. That's so. But where we are now, certainly got volume. It's really balanced there. From the macro, no, this will be maybe value area low down here, isn't it?
Yeah, value area low and POC are pretty close to each other.
Yeah, but it's looking good. I do like where we've come into. I do like the way that a lot of alts are looking, and we've seen recently, like 2 weeks ago, you had the XRP pump, which that was really great for us because we were talking about that. And this is the thing, I do love it when you have these little alt cycles that they're a lot of fun to trade, because I've just spent the best part of the last year just trading Bitcoin and just focusing on that. But when you do get these cycles that start to play out on the alts, it's just a nice change. It's a nice change of pace. It's a nice, like, it's interesting. It's a bit more, I find it quite creative because it's super simple. You're just like, okay, this looks good. Let's draw something fun, and it normally works out. EGLD, I was like, oh, look at this. There's a nice little wedge, and we're going to pump, and we had a good move on it. And these kind of things are just working. So I'm just still playing these, like ADA.sol, I think, are the next ones that are looking really good. We managed to get EGLD, we managed to get XRP, Quant, which is a really great alt to be trading. Atom's been good recently. So yeah, it's been nice.
Nice, man. You know, I haven't been trading the alts. Like, I just trade Bitcoin to eke out those little 1% moves, you know?
Yeah.
I just get to my comfort zone, and like, I'm a busy guy. Like, I can't spend all day on the charts, really.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's yeah, Bitcoin's like the bread and butter. That's what pays the bills. That's the one that just, yeah,
Old faithful.
Trade that every day. And
yeah, old faithful.
And then the alts are, yeah, exactly. The alts are just a bit of fun to go into every now and again. Probably like 3 or 4 times a year, you just have a couple of weeks where you can just really just smash the altcoins. So I'm in that phase at the moment where I'm just smashing the altcoins.
Smashing the alts.
Smashing the alts.
That's smashing. All right.
Yes. Diagoro, have you ever had a look at Flux? It's a trusted data network for Web3 cross-chain 2, I believe. Yes, it is. That is actually And I have promised this, and I am still. So basically, I'm building like an alt portfolio, Jay, and I'm wanting to try and get that alt portfolio from 10K to 100K over the next, I don't know, few 6 months, whatever, see how long it takes. Just all on spot, just holding these assets and trying to find some like good fundamental stuff on it. So I've been talking about it, and I've kind of shown the crew what I've got in my portfolio, but yeah, it's just something a little bit fun. And Flux was one of those that I was looking at, and I've got a few more in here. So yeah, you got this stuff like Akka, Alliance Block, Caduceus, Glimmer, Root, Quant. Yeah, some good little altcoins. They're good fun. Good fun sometimes.
Nice, bro.
Yeah.
Wow, we have 522 likes. 250 people watching.
It's impressive.
That's amazing, man. You guys calling up your moms, your aunts, your sister's boyfriend. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, man. Any other things you want to discuss? Should we wrap it up? Should I get out there and slaughter some roosters? I'll send you one.
Yeah, send it over in the post.
Yeah.
We'll see how it.
I like that. In the post. So I'm gonna start calling it the post instead of
in the mail. Yeah, I think we're kind of covered. Like I say, there's not. Yeah, we're kind of spoken about. We're still getting people sending in their ETH addresses. They must be watching on a delay. So sorry.
Yeah, that happens. I even get people commenting after my stream is over. Like,
yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah, you're clearly not going to be the first person, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, unless there's any more questions from the chat, we can wrap this up. I am going to. Yeah, it's a Friday. It's time to. I mean, it's getting later in the day here. It's still kind of early for you guys, but
yeah, it's a fresh day for me. I'm about to go out and do some farm work, man. You know,
nice.
Already hit some good trades for the day. Probably gonna just chill out for the rest of the week.
As long as we can get a bit of a move up, then you can just chill in those schlong positions.
Yeah, even if we don't, I'll be done. Honestly, let's be real, bro.
Yeah. 84 CT.
I'm not gonna come in with chicken guts on my hands just to push a button on the computer. You know?
Yeah.
I'll have dirt on my hands, but chicken guts too far.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, I think we'll wrap it up there. So thank you everybody for joining. Jay, it's been a pleasure as always.
Yeah, bro.
We'll do this again sometime soon, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And yeah.
God bless everyone.
Cool. Have a great weekend, and yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Cheers, guys. Bye.